Hello everyone. I'd like to share with you. Um, if you're a machinist, this video is for you. I want to talk about variable. If you do some, if you're a machinist, the best machinist is. If you want to be the best good machinist, you need to learn. If you don't know yet how to, make changes to the G code, modify the G code, be able to make any changes in radiuses, angles, and all that. But one of the things that I like to mention, I like to share, is my experience in using variable, which is it makes a big difference in what you do as a machinist. You can do so much, a lot more than regular G code. If you guys someone like to get a little more detailed, like training or information on how to use the variable, you can subscribe and mention that in the comments, and I'm more than happy to to share uh, my knowledge in the variable. I think it's a really amazing tool that it make your knowledge and as a machinist your results a big difference. So right now I like to share with you is this one, using the local variables, which is with the G code G65 and G66. I have a little example here, that in my program, my editor, you can simulate that and get a little better understanding of how that works. You can see here, this is the line, the main thing, to call that function. This, and I like to be a little more specific on this, how this works. This is pretty much using this G code with the local variables. This is like adding, like if you are adding a function to the machine, a really convenient function, easy to use for any machinist. If you like the lead man, the leader, and then the shop, or if you just a machinist, but you're interested in learning this, I'm more than welcome. Like, feel more than free to come and make comments, and I can give a little more step-by-step details how it works and how to use it. So this is going back to this, what I was mentioning before, is this is this is really like adding a function to the machine, and it make things for everybody in the machine and the shop floor, make everything really easy to use. Like anybody can do it. Like in this case, this is just adding this line here. Um, this is this sample is to broach, do some broaching, like uh, this is with a regular static tool and the lathe, just having the broach, the tool to do the key or the keyway, either way, um, either one, same pretty much. You just have the x-axis here. X diameter is the starting point. The x and this line with this G code is the finish, the end point, that the desired diameter for the broach. The C, of course, is the depth you want to go for all the passes. The I, is the increment. The F is the feet. and you're gonna do all 4 repetitions, with all these parameters in there. Let me show you how, my program here, you can simulate that. So I'm gonna run that one, the N9, and you're gonna be able to see here some of the parameters reading. Okay, I can simulate this line by line for better understanding. You see here the path, the approaches to the 100,000 positive. This is a regular lathe with the live tooling, with the Z-axis. So now it gets here to the subprogram or function that you add to the machine. It gets there. It reads the first location that you're gonna do the broaching thing, and you can run it. I single stepping right now using this function here in my program, single stepping. But if I go like this one, continue, you're gonna do all repetitions, and the first key, which is the Z-axis located at 0.2 degrees, and from there is incremental moving 1 of 4.5. That's what it's doing right now. The total degrees is showing right here, 1 of 4.7. That's the total degrees that is doing those multiple passes. When you finish that one, you're gonna go to the next one, and then the third one, and then the fourth, which is the last one, and there is the 4 places of broaching. Now, how simple is this? You don't have to do like a long program, like any cam. You generate maybe automatically, all this G-code for this type of machining, maybe with just some clicks and the cam. But this one, the difference, the big difference that you're gonna see here is, instead of having a long G-code that you wanna make any changes, you have to go to the programmer every time. And in this case, what is I like the most in this is anybody can make just changing one number, it change everything. You don't have to go in the long G-code and find, if you want to do it in the machine, find all the different, maybe, you want to move the Z-axis or whatever, any axis you want to make changes in the G-code. It's so many places that you have to apply the change, and this way, just by changing one number, you can change all of them at once, only one change. So it makes things for the machinists really, really convenient, practical, the easiest way to make any changes. You want to move all the keys right now here. You want to move all the keys, because to align to whatever the master key, like the first one here. You want to align. Let me run all of it, all those 2, so you got a better understanding. Run the master and the small keys too. So you can see, running this backplot, you can have a lot better understanding. Okay, I have the master key and the 4 keys. Okay, you wanna move the 4 keys. You wanna move them like, I just wanna exaggerate. You wanna move it 5 degrees, because is from one tool, this one to the other one is not there. something comes off and I have to adjust it. I'm gonna exaggerate it, move, adjusting 5 degrees, but I'm gonna do it, so it's more easy to notice the difference. Normally you have to move it maybe like half degree. Okay, now you run it here. I wanna run the master key. I'm gonna leave that one alone, and I wanna run just a small 4 keys. And as you can see, it moved all of them, but just that little change. Setup, and the regular code, you have to go to the programmer for regenerate the code again, or you have to deal, with changing all the access, all the long code for that machine. In this case, okay, I did it like that. Now, let's say you wanna this pass 5,000 for per increment for every single pass. I think is too small. Let's say I wanna put a 14 thousandths in diameter, so it take that per pass. You just do it like that, and everything gonna change. You see, it's a lot more heavy pass. All depends on what you wanna do, but with that little change, that simple it is. You can change the feet. Just one feet, it changes everything. It's a big difference. I really like the variable using these functions like G66 or G65, which is kind of the same. Just G65 just for one line, one time only. If I want to do a second, I have to just copy this and put it here. And if I want to do it in a different degrees, this is another way to do it. I just put it here, indicate the degrees. Let's say 30 degrees, and that's the way you can do, like another pass, another key with the G65. G66, you can do multiple and like a drilling cycle pretty much. So this is what I wanna share with you. So hopefully you like the video, and you have questions, please make comments, and I can make a lot more videos. If you're a machinist, you can be a lot more productive with this, using this method, the variable general or the local variable, which is like adding functions to the machine. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you next time.